my little traveler wouldn't have felt.
Hello, Baba.
Her power is to cleanse the filth, to nurture the soil. She has been tested more than most.
The garden is corrupted. It must be cleansed.
But fear not, Mao. Help has arrived. Channel your spirit for us.
Is it true that in Roma, there is an ancient city beneath the modern one? And that in New York, there are buildings that pierce the clouds? Oh, I wish I could see that with my own eyes. In another life, I too was a traveler. I went out as far as the sea, the one called the Mediterranean. I was small then, and it seemed so big, bigger even than the desert. Now our father brings photographs.
And postcards. Greece Athens 1974 is my favourite.
I still travel through our father, though I never leave this place. These lonely avenues where the sun's rays burn and the wind stings.
The novelty expires after the first few thousand years.
Sister, you know I share in your sad song. The gardens I grew here were watered by our tears.
Is that true?
Everything is true, little one. The gardens were beautiful, like a postcard, until the seal was broken. Then the animals fled, and the palm trees bowed under their own foul fruit.
It's Akhenaten's doing. His sickness remains, festering. Our efforts have come to naught.
All the waters of the Nile could not wash away the black disease. All the waters of the sea. It comes from beneath. And within my gardens, those who worship Aten dig down to it. I fear what they might uncover.
Me too. Can you tell us about the towers of the New York? Are they really taller than the pyramids?
Do you want to play another game?
We have to wait for Baba. He promised he would play also.
And he promised to tell us of Los Angeles, where they make stars.
They must have powerful gods in Lost Angels.
I really don't think Father will have time to tell you stories or play games of Senate. There are more important things happening.
What's more important than spending time with us?
Or telling us of his travels. As long as we stay together, says Father, everything will be okay.
He tells us what we need to hear, so that we will fulfill this destiny that we had no say in. Nefertari, he plays games with you so that you will stay happy and protect the animals. And he tells your sister stories of foreign lands, so she can feel the joy of traveling without ever going anywhere.
What does he do for you then?
He leaves me alone. Now the Hand of Aten are making sacrifices to the darkness and rousing the dead. And our powers are waning. Father's perfect family is coming apart at the seams, and he must try and mend it.
I'm his father.
He'll be here soon. I promise.
You're making promises to a child that you'll never be able to keep. Take it from me, you'll hate yourself for that someday.
Baba?
This is my youngest son, Hoi. He walks with the Lord of the Underworld, and he can bring sleep to the restless dead. He embodies the spirit of Anubis. Channel your spirit, son, with all your might.
Do you remember the time Baba showed us the moving photographs?
The motion pictures. I remember. He worked so hard to bring the light machine all the way out here.
Father carried the machine over the sands and through the city.
He brought it to teach us an important lesson, that what may seem impossible is not. Like Lawrence crossing the uncrossable desert.
I thought it was about loyalty. Never leaving anyone to their fate. Like when Lawrence went back alone to save his friend.
It must have been very hard on Father, carrying it all that way.
It was about fighting your own demons, never letting them claw you down.
Or he just wanted to show us something he'd enjoyed from the world outside. The world we will never see.
Carrying it like the priests of the enemy are doing now, just to show us the moving pictures.
Sister, Wait. What did you say, little brother? About the priests?
They are pulling things through the city. Boxes and food. Weapons. I don't feel sorry for them.
The enemy is on the move. They cannot be allowed to reinforce their positions.
That's why I was talking about the moving pictures. This is just like Lawrence of Arabia. earthquakes and falling stars. And look in the sky, over the enemy's pyramid. And so many strange people.
Concentrate, Hoy.
Then tell me another story, sister. Tell me our story.
Very well. Many days and many nights ago, a foolish pharaoh cast the scales out of balance.
Like the scales of Anubis?
Yes, but not for a single soul, for all the souls of Egypt. He refused the will of the gods and was cruel to those who kept faith.
Did our father suffer?
The high priest of Amun suffered most of all. His duty was to serve both the pharaoh and the gods, and he was torn.
Then there was the Great War. I remember being moved from place to place. Always moving.
To protect you. The high priest's 7 children were his greatest treasure. When the war ended, he discovered Egypt's peace could live on through them. Forever.
But now the peace is over. Is that our fault?
No, my son. You have all done more than a father could ask. I have been so very proud of you in every lifetime I have lived. And in every lifetime yet to come.
The High Priest of Amun despairs of his sacrifice. His hope must be restored. Mark well the gazes of all the gods, even the false one. Where their sights cross, you will find the places he buried his duty and his shame.
Security breach